Hey guys, Dakara here and welcome back to my channel, and today we're on Fringe Season 1 Episode 10. So without further ado, let's roll the intro and get straight into it. Here we go. Oh.
Security cameras out, disarming alarm.
How are we doing?
Loop is up, you're good to go.
So it's the dirty cop.
Powering up. 3, 2, 1, charge.
Is this the teleportation thing? Oh, he's going in. Are they all going in?
1 minute 41. 40. Let's go.
That's pretty cool. A safety deposit box.
57 seconds. Oh, we gotta move. Grab everything and let's go.
Let's go, I need help, get it up.
Oh, they've thought of everything. Oh my god, how many seconds are left? Is someone gonna get stuck?
Disengage it, we gotta go now. You go. I'm working on it. Go. I'm right behind you.
He ain't getting out.
Come on. Oh. We got slack.
He's not gonna come out with it though, is he?
3, we got 2 seconds, come on, pull.
Come on, push yourself through. Oh, pull it through.
Half and half?
Grab everything. Let's go. Help me. Please.
That's dark, isn't it? They just shoot him and leave his body split. So is there just going to be legs on the other side of that safety deposit chamber?
So you seriously don't have a best friend?
No. Does a sister count?
Of course a sister doesn't count.
Well, I guess that I've always just enjoyed being on my own.
What about Charlie?
Security guard was killed, the surveillance camera's disabled.
What, he can still move the body? It's not got into rigor mortis.
Bank robberies, this would be the third.
All in Philadelphia?
First was in Cleveland, the second in Baltimore.
I was in Baltimore. I remember a woman with particularly large breasts.
Olivia's response to Waller cracks me up. It's like, okay, yeah.
Peter, I know this man.
But the guy on the wall? You know him from where?
Is it going to be John's memories?
Someone really didn't want this open.
How long?
A couple hours, maybe 3.
We have one more box to go.
Wow, his eyes are blue.
If you're saying you want out, then go. Otherwise, eject yourself and shut your mouth.
Okay.
Mr. Cole, please come in.
This guy still gives me the ick. He creeps me out so much.
You're saying that you're disappointed I haven't made more out of my life. That's what you're implying.
I think you might be being a bit too defensive though, right? Oh, he says I suppose so. I'm sorry, I apologize. I got that wrong.
Mental institution for the better part of the last 2 decades. It renders any fatherly judgments you may have of me moot.
Fair. Fair.
We're looking for an electric saw.
What are you cutting? Wood?
Human tissue, flesh and bone.
No need to call the police.
She's gonna call the police.
You spoke to my people. Do they have any news for me?
I know this man.
What size are you? Suit size?
40 long. Why?
My personal tailor. He'll fix up something nice for you.
He's terrified, as he should be. Edison, New Jersey. So they're going to the wife's house.
I'm afraid I have some bad news. I just can't believe he's dead. Raul moved out about 2 years ago.
Oh.
Raul and I met at Camp Pendleton, and we had dinner here the night that he became first lieutenant. No. You weren't here.
What is going on?
You made pot roast,
And
but
it burned, yes. And we had to order in.
But you weren't there. She actually wasn't there, was she?
It was just me, Raul, and John.
It's through John's memories.
John who?
John Scott.
John Scott. Is he okay?
I kind of just had a feeling, you know?
What I said before didn't come out as I intended.
What, the crack about the breasts?
No. We may perceive that a life is full that is actually a series of empty encounters.
He's been like that all day. It's been awesome.
Well, they were separated, so she hadn't had much contact with him for months. She said he'd suffered from depression.
Are you okay?
He knows. He can read us so well.
I didn't recognize Raul Lugo. John Scott did.
You're confusing John Scott's memories
with my own.
They just really want to get into this box.
Are you ever gonna let us see what's in these boxes?
I don't think so. And even if I did, you wouldn't understand it.
What are you thinking? Some sort of recipe, maybe? Like a Fringe science recipe?
We've hit a dead end trying to reconstruct John Scott's memories.
Or a brain?
We're in a race against highly motivated individuals. Right now, John Scott is our only advantage.
Wait, why would he be an advantage, though? Because of his intel prior to death?
Why did you need me to go get all that rice?
No talking!
I love him. No talking.
This gentleman is standing on what appears to be solid. Add vibration.
He can wiggle through, which is what the guy did.
Just so I'm clear, the robbers have managed to not only violate the natural laws of the universe, but they're also becoming radioactive?
Astra's like, do I have to?
Hey, Astrid, would you mind,
Watching Walter? Yeah, I'm on that too.
Poor Astrid. She's doing everything.
I'm Stephanie. This is my brother, Rick. What's your name?
Drew.
Drew, I gotta tell you, I never forget a face. I got it. Raul and Susan's wedding.
No way. You were there?
You were the best man.
Brother.
It's fuming.
We're headed out. Let's go. Where to? Providence.
What's going on here, then? Some side effects.
The numbers of the safety deposit boxes. 233, 377, and 610.
I know those numbers. Walter, wake up. This is important.
Oh, do you two want to use the room?
Walter, this is important. Every night you recite a sequence of numbers to help you fall asleep. 377 and 610, which just happen to be the numbers of the safety deposit boxes that were stolen.
It's a coincidence. It can't possibly be significant. Unless
What?
the safety deposit boxes are mine.
Ooh, okay. I like it.
Why is of secondary importance to what? What was I protecting?
Maybe I'm right. Maybe it's, yeah, a recipe or ingredients for some sort of Fringe science thingy. Majiggy.
In your wildest imagination, could you ever think you'd be here?
Is he stoned?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Way.
Did he just lick that? Oh my god.
Agent Dunham.
Olivia
We must have
Dunham.
somehow shared consciousness. Some of John Scott's memories, perhaps the very ones we need, are in Agent Dunham's mind.
Uh-oh. So that's just put a target on her back then.
I'm sure you know I can't violate patient confidentiality. And Dunham, I have 24 patients to see before I can go home to dinner.
Oh, he knows everything.
If you'd like to come back with a federal subpoena, I would be glad to help you out. But until then, you'll have to excuse me.
She got it already.
You like to play chess? Raul. There were 4 of them. The chess club.
And do you remember their names?
Get a pencil.
Oh, well, aren't you a good man?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's move. Let's go.
He's not looking good.
Hey, what's up?
We think the next bank hit is gonna go down in Providence.
Downstrokes only. You brush with the grain. Providence. I don't believe so now.
If you were going to rent a safety deposit box in Providence, what bank would you use?
It'd have to be the Fairmont Savings Bank off Westminster Street.
Oh, well done, sir.
He's impressed.
What's our status? All surrounding streets are locked down.
Oh my God.
They've already hit it.
Everything under that belongs to the city. Gas main, sewer, electric.
Sewer.
I need the closest sewer line exit to Fairmont Savings Bank.
Oh, they got it right. They did just come out of the sewer.
FBI! Freeze!
We got it! Right there, they're on your back. Let's go! Let's go!
Oof, right in the leg.
EMS, suspect down.
One guy dead, another put away for that. A camera or something? What the hell is it?
Don't pry into things you couldn't possibly understand.
So what sort of device could Walter have created? Because they can already sort of teleport. I mean, not really. They can mess with the frequencies of solid objects to get through them.
I see you didn't take me up on my offer.
I thought the apple moved.
Thank you, Mr. Cole. Come back in the morning with the paperwork.
Is it the guy from Hannibal. No, it's not. What's he out of?
One last item.
What would that be?
Not a what, Mr. Cole?
A who?
A who?
Olivia Dunham. Becoming very popular, Olivia. You can thank Agent Scott for this. And kind of Walter as well, to a degree.
They look a little jittery.
She's wearing him down.
No, I don't think so. That looks physiological. All I want from you is to show me your hands.
I overheard a phone conversation once. He's going to a field in Westford.
There's an abandoned airstrip out there. It's called Little Hill Field.
Well done. I'm impressed.
I designed a device intended to reach back into time.
Oh, it's a time machine.
Alfred Gross, to bring him back with me to fix you, my dying son.
He created a time machine. That's what he's hiding.
I think that's what I hid in those safe deposit boxes.
Yep.
You were able to go back to 1936 and get this guy.
I just got cold chills.
In theory, it could retrieve anyone from anywhere.
Madness. This is good. They're going to trigger this just as they arrive, I think. And they're all just going to be like, what the hell have I just seen?
Mr. Jones?
Mr. Cole.
I have the appeal request.
No, actually, it might be True Blood. I think he played a vampire of some kind.
All I need is your signature.
Oh, you're dying now. He needed the suit to wear. That's why I needed to know his size. What would he need sun lotion for?
SUV just came out of nowhere.
Oh my days.
Liv?
Oh!
Target captured.
This is Nina. Nina's doing this, isn't she? Is he supposed to be coming through this? Needs to block some UV rays. Like, what? That's why he was so calm all along. He was like, I know I'm getting out of here.
Hello?
Olivia Dunham is missing.
Oh, she knows all about it. Not like you don't know.
What do we know about who may have taken her? And why?
Was I wrong?
What does one say at a moment like this? Nice trip?
I know that he wanted her, but I just presumed that Nina would get there first.
Do you have her, Agent Dunham?
There we go. I was wrong. I apologize, Nina. That was such a good episode. You know, for a change. Another episode down, another banger. It's becoming just standard for this show to have really enjoyable episodes every single time. So with this one, I felt as though it pushed the plot progression on quite a lot. So not only did we discuss more so what this one Little Hill was all about, and two, this like dirty cop, who he works for, why he's doing it, and you know, they were successful as well. I can't remember the guy's name, but the really creepy one. He obviously is pulling all the strings. I don't know why he needs Olivia Dunham though at this stage, unless he knows more than what Nina does with John Scott. I'm not too sure there, but the main takeaway for me in this one was what Walter was trying to hide and why as well. Peter was sick, he was really poorly, and he wanted to cure his only son. So he creates a time machine that actually works. Not that he would know, because he never got a chance to try it. But he knew, he believed in himself, and knew that if anyone was going to do it, it was going to be him. So having this kind of power, obviously people are going to be hungry for it. So he had the bright idea to hide everything. And using a code that he would remember. How this dirty cop found this information out though, I'm not too sure. I might be stupid for even considering this, but we know that Walter had a strong relationship with the man that runs Massive Dynamic. And now Nina is working in Massive Dynamic. So what if this dirty cop is actually working for Massive Dynamic? And that way they've handed over that information to them to do the dirty work, so that it isn't directly connected to Massive Dynamic, but they'll still reap the benefits of it. Maybe. What is his name? His friend's name? William Bell. So what if William Bell knew, because Walter confided in him about where he was going to hide this information? He's decided to, you know, pursue this device, this teleportation device, or time travel device, sorry. And yeah, that's where we are right now. Maybe. The thing that I don't get though is that we still haven't seen William Bell. And it makes me think, what if he doesn't even exist? What if Nina is the one actually pulling the string? Like, what if William Bell died and then Nina took over the company, but William Bell was like, this is all the information that I have, Nina. Please do whatever you can to time travel back to avoid his death. Just saying, it's a possibility. Because Walter was going to use it to get a dead doctor back to help his son. So what's to say William Bell isn't dead and he knows about this info and he's trying to bring himself back? Ooh, there's so many possibilities though. I bet you guys are just laughing now because you know exactly what's going on, and I'm probably a million miles away from what actually happens. But I absolutely adore trying to figure stuff out like that. I hope that I am wrong, and I hope that I am surprised by the twists and turns that this show provides. But also, it'd be funny if I was right. So it's a win-win for me. I enjoy watching shows like this where everything's so complex and so well hidden. It's not just like a simplistic timeline of events, like especially now that they've incorporated possible time travel. It would change everything. I'm excited. I'm really excited for what they could possibly do with this show now. So Olivia is captured though, getting back to this episode. She has been captured by this evil dude, this icky dude that I have no idea what he wants with her. But also Nina wants her as well. And she seemed genuinely concerned that Olivia was already taken because she needs her as well. So she was going to utilize Olivia's knowledge of John Scott to do whatever she wants with. So someone else has taken her, that affects what she wants, so therefore she's going to get involved with Broyles to save and keep Olivia safe. I love how protective Broyles was though. I think that's eye-opening for me, because I have enjoyed Broyles, but I've always got that little thing in the back of my mind, like, can we really trust him? Because he is working with Nina every now and then, but he could just be doing that to get like intel from her that he needs to solve cases, rather than it being some sort of shady working behind the scenes type of deal. I loved seeing Walter and Peter seem to grow closer together. So Walter opens up about Peter's history, and you could see Peter like a little bit taken aback by it, but also just, it's got to be reassuring to him to know that Walter cared about him, because he's like 20 years of not being in his life. He's probably filled in blanks that aren't even realistic. Like, your mind just thinks the worst sometimes, doesn't it? So to have him open up, I think it was a big move. But not only that, I think Peter is so, what's the word? Peter's like observant. He takes things in really well. He notices every detail, which sort of eggs Walter on, which is nice as well. But especially with Olivia, he's like, I know something's wrong with you. Like, he didn't push her, but he was just worried about her. You could definitely see that. And obviously she found comfort in that as well, because she did end up opening up in the end. So yeah, it was just a nice little moment. I still feel for Astrid, because she just gets all the grunt work. And They just don't seem to appreciate everything that she does. The dynamic is quite funny to watch between everyone, especially when they're in the lab. I really like the scenes in the lab, even with the cow. But yeah, to be honest, I just want to watch the next episode to see what's going on. I absolutely loved seeing this dirty cop actually use this science that he's found, like going into all these lock boxes and taking all these bits to then get him out of the prison. It was just, yeah, really well done episode. The pacing was brilliant, and it still kept, you know, the relationship dynamics and interest, like even just the conversations, like Peter's trying to get to know Olivia a little bit better. I really like the show, guys, if you cannot tell by my ramblings. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to this amazing episode. If you did, give it a cheeky thumbs up, lets me know that you enjoyed it. Maybe subscribe to the channel if you could be so kind. And while I'm on the matter, I want to give a massive shout out to all of my patrons and a special one to my sponsors in the Mark of Jane tier. You guys are amazing. I'm very lucky to have you. And if you would like to join the DAC Pack, guys, please do so. The links to my Patreon section below. And yeah, I'd love to grow the community even more. So thank you so much. And until next time, goodbye for now. Before we completely sign off, let's quickly take a comment from that DAT pack. And today I've chosen FedAM. I hope I've said your name right. Correct me if I'm wrong. I adore that Olivia opened up to Charlie as well. I find it very telling that there's a lot of trust between them. And I appreciate that Peter is giving her the opportunity to trust him too. He just says, I'm here, and that's enough, and she knows that. I just love this comment as well because it's exactly what I've been thinking. Their relationship between Charlie and Olivia, like you say, it is quite telling. That for her to say she didn't have a best friend and things in this episode, in episode 10, I was just surprised by that. And my instant thought was, what about Charlie? Like, he's a good friend, right? But I don't know from when they met or any of their history at all. But they must be close because she is willing to open up to Charlie. Like, she trusts Charlie. Whether that's because he's seen what she's gone through with John Scott and hates to see that. I mean, I've always wondered if Charlie maybe had a soft spot for Olivia. But yeah, I just don't know this early on in the show yet. But like you say about Peter, I 100% have locked onto that. He's not a pushy kind of guy, unless he needs to be, like in the interrogation room. But with his one-on-one friendships and relationships, he's very caring. He's very, again, observant of the other person's feelings, and he sees what their personality is like and respects that, rather than, obviously you've got Walter who doesn't really understand that and he oversteps quite a bit. Not maliciously, of course, it's just his character. So it's nice to see that Peter has that empathetic side and that just respectful. He's really respectful. I like Peter a lot. And he's very easy on the eyes, which obviously helps matters. But thank you so much for leaving your comment, Fede. I appreciate it a lot. I love that you're watching my Fringe journey along with me as well, and sharing your thoughts. Yeah, it means a hell of a lot. Thank you so much. And don't forget, guys, if you'd like to see one of your comments at the end of these videos, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below. Maybe yours will be next. But until next time, goodbye for now.